Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome back to Social Psychology. Today we would be talking about one of the most interesting chapter. It's all about liking, love, and close relationship. Often we came across and we just see a lot of different things, and sometimes we don't have answers of these questions. Let's suppose we like someone so much, whereas we don't like someone. Why it is so? Sometimes we see in movies or in some of real life that I fall in love in first sight. First time I saw her or him and I fall in love. Sometimes we come across in a lot of relationships which are not that much strong, which are hollow relationship. What are the reasons of being that hollow relationships? So this chapter is going to discuss a lot of interesting aspect of life. So let's go ahead. We would be talking about the internal sources of liking. Then we talk about the external sources of attraction. Then we will discuss something about the sources of liking based on social interaction. We'll talk about close relationship and relationships with the family and friendship. So let's go ahead. So one thing, people clearly differ in how much they are liked. Some are liked by almost everyone they meet, and some are not liked by everyone. People do not like them. So I'm going to share you one of the story of Ali. Let me introduce you Mr. Ali, the student of Sakhar IB University. How is Ali? So let me introduce Ali. So he is Ali. How is Ali? Ali is one of the student of MBA program, and he is having the charismatic personality. Ali is having the charisma, a magnetic appeal that drew people to him. Everyone likes Ali because of his charismatic appeal. Women, men, student, faculty, and all like Ali. Virtually everyone he met fall under his spell, his magic spell that showers, on everyone. That everyone wants to be with him. Because of his charisma, he gets help from everyone. Faculty praises him. Students like him. Different mentors support him because of his charismatic personality. Why Ali is likable? I mean, you would be also thinking why Ali is likable. Because Ali is having exceptional social skills. Social skills. Social skills, those skills which are very much important whenever we are going to interact with the people. So we discuss in detail what are those skills that Ali is having. In interaction, he showed deep interest in people matters. People love to be around by Ali because he listened to them. He showed deep concerns with them. He he showed that he is interested with the people. He is showing the deep concern with the people. But there is one dark side of the Ali. Dark side of Ali, he exploit people who deeply love him. So there is one of the girl who loves Ali, and Ali get all his work done from that girl, and that girl is happily doing his all the work. So there is also one of the mentor, Ali's academic mentor. He treats Ali like a son. He did a lot of things for Ali to advance his career. Now recently, he put a very positive recommendation for the Ali. For that, Ali got the best available job in the market. So Ali got a wonderful job in the market which is best available at that time. Right? Mr. Ali, something strange happened during the routine review of Ali credential by the employer. Now Ali has got the job. Now his employer is checking employer discovered that he never received MBA degree because we have the comprehensive exam system. So Ali has not received that MBA degree. So once the missing degree was discovered, he was fired. He was saying that you cannot continue with our company because you have not completed your degree. But again, because of his charm, he was given another year to complete his paperwork. Then he can resume the job. Ali did complete his degree. He essentially disappeared from the site a year later, where he went to remain a mystery. No one knows where he went. Everyone who knew Ali sure that he is, and whatever he is doing, he is using his personal appeal for his own benefit. Well, people will aware that whatever he has having the personal appeal, the charismatic personality, he is getting benefit from that. So as I illustrated this story, so in this story we can conclude that we don't merely interact with people, we also form relationships with them. Sometimes those relationships are the short-term relations, like we have relations with waiter. Surely we went to the waiter and we have interaction and we then come out. Sometimes we have very long-term relationship with the people for the years, for the decades. So the intensity of the relationship vary over the period of time from person to person. And one thing, relationship may with others don't fall into neat categories only, like short term or the trivial or the long term and important, but having a many dimensions. Sometimes our relationships, though short but very important, means once we have the lab test, so we are going to have very short term relationship with lab test, who is going our test and all. That relationship is very important. So the multiple dimension, multiple intensity, so we have very sort of multiple dimension and importance vary from relationship to relationship. We will discuss in this chapter three things. One thing is interpersonal attraction, why people like or dislike each other. And then we talk about love. Love means sacrifice that we feel and we do. And the other close relationship that we have. As in Ali's story, all of these things were involved. He was liked by all. There was one girl who loved Ali. She did all his work because she was doing the sacrifices for him. In close relationship, an academic mentor that always support Ali's career and all. So in Ali's story we will discuss all the liking, love and close relationship aspects. So let's go ahead. Our lifelong dependence on one another put relationship at the core of existence. In social psychology, the need to belong is a motivation to bond with others in a relationship that provide ongoing positive interaction. Social psychology says that there is a need of affiliation. It is the human need that we wanted to have affiliation with the people, which is going to create a positive impact on us. So we are the social animal. We need to belong. When we do belong, when we feel supported by close or intimate relationship, we tend to be healthier and happier. So this is our need. That's why the relationships are the core of our existence. We cannot survive without these relationships that on the daily basis we interact with those people. So let's go ahead and discuss. First of all, we discuss what are those internal sources of liking. So needs and emotion. There are some psychological factors that cause us to like other. One of the psychological factor is the need to belong, the need of affiliation. In our brain, we have psychological factor which is built in the need of affiliation, the need of belong. So we always wanted to belong to someone, we always wanted to interact with someone. Is there any individual difference? Yes, there could be individual difference. The level of interaction may vary from the person to person. Some people wanted to interact with more people, some people do not comfortable to interact with a lot of people, but yet they need the affiliation. So everyone has their own optimal need, optimal to us interaction. Whatever optimal to you, you are comfortable with that, right? So you always go with the optimal interaction. The other thing, are there people who don't need other people? I mean, you see a lot of people who say that I don't need to talk to people, I really don't need people. I'm comfortable to be sit alone. Is this true? Social psychologists say it's not the truth. Whoever say that they don't need people, even those people also need certain people. Maybe the level of, I also talk about this, maybe the level of intensity vary from person to person, right? So the other aspect that is coming under the affiliation, situation influence. Situation also influence the need of affiliation. How situation? Sometimes we have, we are sad, we are, gloom. We have lost something, or maybe we got F, we got fail. So we need someone more who can listen to us, give us the emotional support. In that situation, the need of affiliation increases, the intensity to be supported by the people increases. Sometimes we wanted to plan something good, and the situation is that we wanted to complete our work, we wanted to do something good for us, we are planning, so we do not wanted to interact more with the people, so the need of affiliation decreases. So it's also depend on the situation. So let me conclude this topic. There is an individual difference, everyone vary from need of affiliation up to their optimal. Even those people also need people who say that I don't need people. And it also depend on the situation, that in some situation we may need someone more, and in some situation we don't need more. So this is the need of belongingness. So let's discuss more. Do our moods play a role in liking others? Sometimes we are happy, sometimes we are sad, in aggression, sometimes we are, indifferent. So we have multiple moods that we, came across. We have different moods and emotions. So my question is, do our moods play a role to like someone or not like someone, right? So social psychology says yes. Emotions and moods play a vital role in liking someone or not. So let's see. We have some positive and negative effects. We have some positive moods and we have some negative moods, and they are very complex. They vary in intensity and arousal. Sometimes they are very intense, some they are mild, some they are very low, sometimes they are very high. So they vary. And this is the example, the need of affiliation. Affiliation needs are not always met, that's also true. Almost everyone has the need to affiliation with the others, to form the relationship with the people, interact with them. If these needs are not made, people are who excluded by experiences of the feeling of rejection and strong sadness. The people who are being rejected by the society feel a lot of bad. They feel low self-esteem. They feel that they are they are not giving the value, they are not worthwhile, they are being rejected by the society. So everyone needs the affiliation. So we're talking something about emotions. So yes, emotions have very much importance in our daily life and also to like the someone. So let's see. A positive affect often leads to create the positive evaluation of other people, the feeling of liking them. Once we have the positive moods, we are going to evaluate the people in the positive way, then we are going to like them more. And negative affect often lead to negative evaluation and we are going to dislike them. When we are in the bad mood, so we are going to have the negative evaluation and we dislike them. So let's discuss more. We have sometimes we have direct efforts of this, sometimes we have indirect effect on the moods and emotions. So this technique is widely used by the products. Associating product with the positive affect, a key technique to used in advertisement. Like you see in this chapter, they are showing happy emotions, happy moods, and they wanted to convey the message to you. Using burger is creating a positive moods. So they wanted you to like the burger. Because we said once we have positive mood, so we have the positive evaluation and we like that thing more. That's why in a lot of advertisement they show happy moods for the positive evaluation, as you people like the product more. So we discuss about two different ways. One way is directly and other way is indirect ways in which they occur. Direct way, how? When when another person says or does something that makes you feel good or bad, these feelings have a direct effect on how much you like that person. Let's suppose we have Ali. Ali, directly talk to you in a bad tone that affect your mood in a bad way, so you are going to dislike Ali. So this is the direct effect. You do not like Ali because of Ali's behavior. This is the direct effect, right? And what is the indirect effect? In indirect effect, even though the individual is not in any way responsible for what you are feeling, you nevertheless tend to evaluate him or her more positively when you are feeling good and more negatively when you are feeling bad. Sometimes even Ali has done nothing with you. Ali just came and talking to you, but your mood is off because of something other. So you evaluate Ali in the because you are in negative mood, so you evaluate Ali negatively and you dislike Ali. So this is the indirect effect. So whenever we are going to let me conclude this, whenever we are dislike someone because their own efforts and their own action, so this is the direct effect. When our mood is off or our mood is good and we are going to evaluate that person on the basis of our mood, so that is indirect effect. Sometimes we say that my mood is very good, so ask whatever you want. So that is going to create an indirect effect. Your mood is good because of other thing. Maybe you got pass, maybe you got a 1 crore lottery and your mood is very good. So you are talking very happily with everyone. It's not because of that people, it is because of that lottery. Alright, so let's go ahead more. So these are the discussion questions that you need to discuss with yourself and with your colleague. How do people react when their need for affiliation is not met? What does research indicate about a people who claim to have a little or no need of affiliation? Sorry for this. 5. Why do external events such as stress or mortality arouse the need of affiliation? Why? How do advertisers attempt to increase people preferences for the product? How? What sort of techniques they are using? How likely you are to buy a product that is promoted by your favorite sports person? So you have to come up with the answer. These answers we will discuss in our Zoom session. So thank you so much for listening this session. So we will discuss the other part of the chapter in the next clip. Thank you.